Born in the early 1180s to a wealthy merchant family in Italy, Saint Francis of Assisi wasn't your typical saintly figure. In his youth, he was neither pious nor studious, known instead for his love of parties, fine clothes, and songs. But like many young men of his time, Francis dreamed of military glory, even fighting in wars between Italian city-states. However, a period of imprisonment and illness would change the course of his life forever. After returning home, Francis began to reflect deeply on his life. Three powerful moments would shape his future: his decision to embrace a leper, his pilgrimage to Rome where he gave away his wealth, and most importantly, a vision from Christ. In this vision, Christ told him, "Go, Francis, and repair my house, which as you see is falling into ruin." And so, Francis set out to rebuild churches, using his father's wealth much to the anger of his family. In a powerful public moment, Francis renounced his father's wealth and declared that he had no father except God. From that point on, he chose to live in total poverty, calling himself the husband of Lady Poverty and dedicating his life to Christ. In 1208, Francis heard the gospel that would inspire the Franciscan movement, Christ's command to go forth without money, shoes, or extra clothing. Within his lifetime, thousands would follow Francis in this radical way of life. In September of 1224, Saint Francis received the stigmata, the miraculous wounds of Christ on his own body, a sign of his deep union with the Lord's suffering. Despite his declining health, Francis continued his life of preaching and penance. On October 3, 1226, Saint Francis passed away, his life a living sacrifice for Christ. Just 2 years later, his close friend, Pope Gregory IX, declared him a saint. Saint Francis of Assisi's life reminds us of the power of radical love, humility, and devotion to Christ. His legacy continues to inspire